Okay, so welcome back to Quake Brutalist Jam 3. We are likely not finishing this tonight. Or at least finishing all the maps besides that one. Because I got started later than I wanted to. I might still run over, it really depends on how long these get, but, or how long these do end up taking me, which is usually double the length. So, yeah, I'm not confident I'm gonna be able to finish these maps, save for Mazu's map tonight. So, it might end up being a short part on Wednesday. But we won't, stall any further. We're going to kick it right off with Defense Grid 04 by SewerHreHorowicz. Apologies if I butchered that name. I probably did. Hey, Looney. Yeah, Defense Grid protects this brutalist regime. You must deactivate it. It's fuck. It's powered by 2 reactors. You must find and destroy them. Lava flow, 25 heat levels. 1842 C. Reactors working at 12.5% power. No hostile activity detected. Missile systems are idle. Warning, possible grid infiltration. Network alert state. 1 slipgate system online. Already we have a pretty awesome sounding, Yeah, take the elevator. Okay, it's the only thing that I can do. Oh, that's supposed to be like that. Alright. Hang on. I don't think I can get that from here. I think it's, yeah, I think it's just out of reach. What did that say? How the fuck you even get here? Oh, yeah, I didn't get there, I missed it. I don't think you can get there. I need to not be trying this though. I don't know why I am, but if I could just get myself in an I'm not even trying it. I need to not try it. I need to not, like, fuck around. Radiator is offline. Heat level below. Jump as it's going down? God damn it. I could jump as it's going up. Or, you know, jump as it's going down. Wouldn't you know it, that worked. What kind of deranged architect designed this? Yeah, that's what these fuckers do. They play tricks with your mind. Stay focused on the mission, Silver. Deactivate defense grid, remember? Yeah, you were actually onto something there. That worked the first time. God fucking damn it, and then there's something over here, too. That wasn't even a secret. I legit think I don't think I can get that. I can't get it. It's just curving again. This time I don't have the elevator, though, to help me. Almost. God, I'm just so fucking close. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not doing that one. You know what? I could have waited to get that. I could have waited to get that. I feel accomplished. Nice. You know what's funny? That path is like 10 times easier to get to now. And yet I fucked it up. Why am I not jumping there? What the fuck? God damn it. I'm gonna be stuck here for the next 20 minutes. For, like, no reason. That's why. It's because it was uneven ground. I'm gonna fucking die. Thank God. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna take these at a casual pace. I was thinking about maybe rushing it a bit, but I really don't want to do that to... Really don't want to do that to the map makers. Considering that I gave the others a non-rushed try. Does it even matter if I step on those? I feel like I just killed them all. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be at this one for a very long time. This one's gonna take way longer than 35 minutes, I think. Or 25 minutes, whatever the hell it's at. That was a really bad time to save. How the hell are they... Hey, Cretin. Yeah, apologies if, this map in particular is starting off very, intense. So I might not be able to pay attention to the chat very much. I think we're getting a Quake 3. I have not been paying attention to that at all, so I have no clue. Isn't Quake 3 multiplayer, though? I'm not exactly sure if we're ever going to get a remaster for that. I feel like it'd take away from Quake Champions, but I don't really know. Because, as hard as it is to believe, Quake Champions is still technically going. I mean, at least the servers are still up. It ain't on Really? I thought Quake Champions was on console. Hasn't been on console this whole time, right? I don't own... Oh my god, it is so fucking loud. I have not owned a console since the PS4, so... And I have not owned an Xbox console since the 360. So I have been very much a PC gamer for a large chunk of time now. Been getting a Quake 1 remaster, hot for a Quake 3 remaster. Yeah, I have no clue if they're ever doing a Quake 3 remaster or not. If they, Night Dive seems to have a good relationship with Bethesda and id, so if anyone's gonna do a remaster of that, it's probably gonna be them. It would be nice. It would be nice to have an arena shooter that'll be that's made with multiplayer in mind rather than having a multiplayer mode. Because I played Quake Champions for maybe 30 hours and it was fine for a little while. I feel like people would maybe have longer interest in maybe the Quake 3 remaster. Again, maybe that's why Quake Champions just didn't do as well as I would have hoped. I mean, I stopped playing it just because I wasn't really into live service games at the time, and that's essentially what that is. Well, outside of WoW. I think I was playing DVD, Dead by Daylight, around the time that Quake Champions came out. I don't remember. I don't remember when Quake Champions even came out. Hold on. The last time I played it was in 2018. Release date, August 18th. Oh, I think it was an early access, maybe. Oh, when it went free to play, I feel like... Yeah, that's weird. Why did they change the release date? I guess maybe it must have been an early access when I played it. Because it says the last time I played it was in 2018, but the release date was 2022. Usually that happens because that's when the full release happened. I didn't play Doom 2016 when the multiplayer was popping off. Like, I got Doom 2016, I think maybe a year after release. Is it still? I feel like nobody plays it anymore. Oops. Yeah, that was the wrong way. Free Doom games with cross-play multiplayer. I don't know of anybody that plays, that still plays the Doom multiplayer. I probably... I don't know. Well, I don't play multiplayer that often anyway. I would on a new release, though. Man, he could have thrown a few more in there, I would have been fine. Oh, hey, thanks a lot. We all had open In moderated mics on a Quake 3 remaster. I would have to play muted. If I was streaming it, I'd have to play it muted. Of course, I do that with Halo anyway. Yeah, I don't trust people. And I'm responsible for speech on my platform, so... Hey, Knight. Hey, I did get them both. Arts will get the quad. Oh. Well, they did warn me. And now I'm gonna be at this for like 6 or 7 more times. Okay, I'm saving this time. Jesus. So they're killing each other, which is great for me. Where's the last one? Nice. It said one more to go. Or... no, there was sequence complete, alright. Yeah, this is one of the more intense ones. Well, in terms of fights, anyway. Still not as bad as Mazu's resurfaced map from Quake 1. Or from Brutalist Jam 1. just did the same thing a third time. Where is... How did he get up there? Oh, it's not that he didn't get up there, it's that there's two of them. Those assholes being alive up there are causing me nothing but problems. Oh god. Hey, Uber Diablo. Saving now because that was the best I've done so far on this part. Oh, yeah, fuck you. Shambler. Oh my fucking god. How he saw me, I have no fucking clue. Well, he saw me with his eyes, that's what he did. Yeah, I literally cannot stand in place again. I have to keep running. Oh my god. This fucking Shambler is being such a huge annoying pest right now. Did I kill him? Did I kill him, or is that something else up there? god, I saved. I forgot there was a spawn over here.
I don't care about anything else. I don't give a shit about anything else. My programming is just get that fucking guy right now. It doesn't, there is no like, oh, he's running, I back off a little. Nope, it's just until
Can you tell I'm getting a little frustrated? You know what? It's never the large groups either. It's always like these one or two enemies that are just incredibly annoying to deal with in the worst possible spots imaginable. I can't take a hit from him. If I take a hit from him, I have to reset. I won't have enough health to deal with any other part. I don't know how much health they're gonna give me is why. Running. Fuck! Dying. Yeah, I'm definitely not finishing, Yeah, you know what? This is gonna run until Wednesday. This is gonna take me an hour and a half, I think. Maybe an hour. Because I'm at, like, the 40-minute mark already. This set me back way further than I thought it would. So yeah, I'll be lucky if I get like 3 of these done today, because this one is very deceptive in terms of the average playtime. But to be fair, all of these end up taking double the length of the average playtime for me, so not really that shocking. So I don't even think it's gonna be, I'm gonna end up having a short part on Wednesday. No, I think Wednesday, this is still gonna be the entire stream. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not. But, like, damn, I did not expect this to be, like, double the length that they're telling me. Especially since it seemed like I was on, like, a decent pace, but now they just have, like, all of these major heavy, reset heavy fights, so... It's fun, though. This is definitely one of the harder, maps. Just a wee bit frustrating on a few segments, just because I had low health. Coffee break. Honestly, with the way that these enemy placements are, I wonder if this person's done a lot of Doom mapping as well. This reminds me of like some of the harder Doom maps that I've played in terms of enemy placement. Where they tend to throw a lot of enemies at you. Not necessarily in a confined space, but... It's very relentless enemy placement. Another coffee break. Hey, who's... I don't know if I said hi over Diablo. Comfy B5, shuffle. Where's the other one? This one's almost done, at least. It's actually not going to take me an hour. I thought it would take me an hour. Wait. How do I get in here? Isn't this where the other one's supposed to be? How do I get in there? Hello? Yeah, this is where the other reactor is. Well, how do I get in there? Oh, that's how. Surprised they put the switch so far away. Only 10 enemies left. I have like 35 health and no armor. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the level. Alright. I thought I still had a fight left. I guess some of the enemies were probably behind some of the secrets. Yeah, so that took... honestly, as long as I thought it was gonna take. We'll do the two 20-minute ones. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get through. I have 2 hours, so still. So let's see. Slavic Surroundings by JakubM. That is a very big... I feel very small. Brutalism. This looks like a Slavic country. This almost reminds me of Rotten in a way, except less brown. Playtime. What? Playtime's over. Time to get in the car and drive to work. With our pistol in hand. Oh! Very interesting choice of music, though. We've had quite a few colorful maps. What the f... Hold on. Is that looping? I think it's looping. I could not begin to tell you what that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of Slavic, yeah, Eastern European show. In before that ends up muting my VOD. I really hope not. I go up or down first? first. I think you're supposed to be a kid in this map. No, it's because the music's really loud. I'll put it at 54%. Gold key. Okay, we need to go down. Yeah, the music was pretty fucking loud. In fact, it's actually distorting a little bit. It's so loud. I do have the pistol, but this is more fun. Unfortunately, fun hurts. I guess we are supposed to be a kid because, yeah, everything seems supersized. Even though technically we're supposed to be like the same character throughout this whole thing. Does that say orange? Yeah, oh, that is, yeah, everything is huge. It looks so weird. A kid with a shotgun. My neighbor, what? That's my neighbor Gregor's. Poor guy. Seems like he dropped something. Gregor's looks suspiciously like us. This map is huge. I don't know, is it even worth it to explore everywhere? My garage is the third one on the left. Darn it, someone stole the wheels. Gotta find them. Wait, we're not a kid. We have a car. Unless we're a kid with a car. So everything's just fucking huge. Maybe we're gifted and we learned how to drive at 10. Nice. I don't really want to pick that up. I want to save that. Never mind, I guess we can't. This is a church. God, I want to play Dusk again. Oh, hey. It's Cthulhu. Or, no, it's Shub-Niggurath, I think. Praise be to the drowned one. don't know if we can actually kill him. I think this is the one where you have to, like, telefrag, but there's no way to telefrag. There's a note here that reads, please check the sewers. So maybe we teleport into them. Maybe that's how we beat the level. Reminds me of Unreal Gold. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't played Unreal. I mean, I should, but I heard the GOG version of Unreal Gold is tricky to get to work. Can't even buy it anymore, but I have it. Old Unreal. Their version works great. I'll have to check that out at some point. I need to see this art. Zaggleby Sauce Snowy. Wonder what language this is. What's in Roman letters, so. Historia Heroism Honor 2020. Hockey. Again, fun sport to watch live. Actually, fun sport to watch on TV as well. I like hockey. But hockey is one of the few sports that I actually like watching live as well. I don't really care to ever go to a football, like American football game. Very like stop and go, stop and go. It's alright to watch on television. Baseball is really fun to watch live because it's very chill. Like, yeah, you can watch the players like get home runs and shit, but it's like very relaxing too. Especially on a nice day. It's like all you're really doing is watching somebody trying to hit a ball. And yeah, that sounds boring on the surface. But if you're there with your friends, like shooting the shit, having a beer, really calming. Oh, that's a light switch, alright. I went to one once, it was boring, like you said, they run a few yards and you have to wait a while before they move again. Yeah, it's much more exciting watching it on television, but it's not even so much the stop and go. This is coming from someone that lives near Philly, so I have to deal with Phillies fans. And God bless them, because they're more dedicated than your average football fan, but that also comes with a lot of people that, let's say, you just don't want to deal with. However, I feel like that doesn't carry over to like baseball and hockey. Philly sports fans. I watched both of those. Are actually not bad. Eagles, we kind of have a rep. Everybody points out the snowballs at Santa thing. But to be fair, there's more context to that story. That guy was fucking drunk. I think they were throwing, like, batteries and, like, snowballs at him because he was a fucking asshole and he was, like, stumbling over his own feet. At least that's what the story I've heard, anyway. I don't know, I don't even think... If I was alive when that happened, I was probably, like, 5. Because I think that happened in the 90s. If not the 80s, so I probably wasn't even born yet. Yeah, it seems like they trapped, Oh, here we are. Here's the gold key. It seems like there's a bunch of, enemies corralled, or, monsters corralled down here. Constant movement, never a dull moment. Yep. The Flyers are doing better this year. I'm talking like I'm a regular fan. I'm, like, super casual with, like, sports in general. I get the info mostly from my friends, my mom. She likes basketball. I don't care for basketball at all. Like, I like football more than basketball. Personally, basketball I find insanely boring because... Absolutely, it's kind of like soccer in a way. Well, football everywhere else in the world. Sorry to my European viewers, I do not even remotely like football/soccer. For pretty much the same reason as a similar reason to basketball. The last few minutes of the sport are what matter. Like, almost absolutely nothing else about the sport. Anything else that takes place doesn't matter. The reason why I mean, hockey is very low scoring, and hockey is actually very... It's just that hockey is very contact heavy. Even though it's similar to soccer. And that's why it's so fun to watch. It's fucking brutal sometimes. Soccer is very low scoring, typically. And the field is huge. So, like, yeah, and it's just like, it's more so just like passing back and forth. And I don't like basketball because it doesn't matter if either side is scoring any points. The only time that sport ever matters is the last few minutes, like the last 2 minutes of the entire sport in the final quarter. Like, they could be down, like, one team could be down like 30 points, and like the last 2 minutes they could be up like 20. That's why I don't like it. I know, if I grew up with it, I'd probably like it more, but... Then again, I grew up with people who like basketball as well. Most people in my family like football. Which is also wild that I like baseball. And, nah, actually, you know what? I know why I like baseball. My grandfather. When I was a kid, because both of my parents worked our grandparents would look after us, especially during the summer while my parents were at work. And my grandfather would always have the Phillies game on, so I would watch that sometimes. Plus, we got the Philly Fanatic, the only mascot that everybody actually doesn't seemingly hate with a passion. We also got Gritty with the Flyers. Another mascot that everybody seemingly does not hate. So we're like the one city with 2 mascots that people actually like. Free to go. I literally just have to touch tires? What the fuck? And you know why? Is because no one can really explain who the Philly Fanatic or Gritty is. I think that's why they're so well received, because they're fucking weird. Like, the Eagles have a mascot. It's literally an eagle. I don't really know of anyone that necessarily hates the eagle as a mascot. It's just that nobody really talks about it because it's just a fucking eagle. Yeah, I saw at least one other tire. Wait, it's probably where the silver key was. Or the silver door was. Yeah, I'm actually a bit chatty today. There is actually something else I wanted to bring up too. Now, normally I wouldn't call people out, but this guy's got such a funny shit opinion that I just kind of feel like bringing it up. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you might know what I'm going to be talking about, like Kroby Cat's apparently doubling down on the fact that he thinks RE4 Remake is remake slop and it sucks. Which I kind of find hilarious because I thought I was cynical. But I don't know, there's not really that much I'd want to talk about in terms of him because he's a hack tuber. He literally doesn't know how to make like good compelling content that people want to watch. I mean, I just do this as a hobby, so. But yeah, I find it sad. I'm not even sure if he really believes what he's talking about most of the time, because I guess the tire's not down here. Because, like, I don't know how you could play RE4 Remake and not enjoy it unless you just don't enjoy video games. I don't know. There's flaws to it, don't get me wrong. I've criticized the fact that the original actually treated the enemies a little bit better. The antagonists. Because it was more campy, so they could be more campy with the, So that's the one thing that I think the original had over the remake. I think the point that he was trying to make too was that I watched like maybe 10 minutes of Bakba Soup's, because for some reason Kroby Cat really fucking hates Bakba Soup. I think it's just because Bach reacted to his like first video that he made and pretty much discredited all the points that he made. So, like, I don't know if he really laid into him in his second video. I know he didn't credit him purposefully. even though he used footage from him, which is a really douche move. But, I don't know. Like, you don't have to, like, soy jack love every... like, everything. Like, you can have your criticisms. Like, again, I said that the OG RE4 treated the antagonists better. Seen the vids about the Reddit mod who freaked? They're only saying that he's a Reddit mod because that's the stereotypical look of a Reddit mod. Nobody really knows if he actually was. That, I don't really like to make fun of that because that guy legitimately was having a fucking breakdown. And he probably suffers from schizophrenia. Like, I don't know his actual story. Because I know he got a, like, he is in police custody at this moment, but they haven't really released any information about his background. But yeah, that guy was having a legitimate, like, mental breakdown. He just so happened to, like, be looking like the absolute stereotypical, like, Reddit mod asshole that, that people think of when, like, you know, they ban somebody for, like, no reason or whatever. I only somewhat know. I really can't take tires off of these. I only somewhat know about the Dresden Files. I never really watched it. A good series. I'm guessing it's some sort of, like, investigator, right? I think he just, like, he probably chose that house because that was the first thing that he saw when he started his mental breakdown. That's what I'm assuming. Because as far as I know, there is absolutely no link to the person whose house he's chosen. To just go completely apeshit on. I have to find one more. Is it the Pink Panther? It's the Pink Panther with a devil tail. A wizard in modern day Chicago. The dude also had a Demon Slayer shirt on, and I'm not sure if that's related at all. Which, that's another show I never watched. I don't really watch anime. I've watched maybe a handful of anime in my life. Nothing against it, though, of course. Where the fuck is this last tire at? I still feel like it's probably down here somewhere. I've searched everywhere down here. I don't think it is, but why would I go down here otherwise? I guess to get the gold key was the only reason I would have come down here. So I also said to check the sewers, but I don't know how to get to the sewers. don't see a sewer entrance in here. I got the tire that was in there. Oh, it was pretty well hidden, too, so I'm surprised I ended up finding that. I got the tire there. I don't know where else to go. I feel like I've explored everywhere. Is it, like, behind him? Maybe I actually have to kill him. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can kill him. Hang on. Was it that thing up there that told me to check the sewers? I could just, like, waste all my ammo on it and see if it does anything. Please check the sewers. Alright. No, you can't kill him. Otherwise... like, he's bleeding, but grenades bounce off of him, so I don't think this works. I don't have the invoker. Yeah, I don't think that works. It's just mainly because, it probably would work if grenades didn't bounce off of them, because I'm assuming that you can't kill them that way. Just please check the sewers, but I don't know where to go to get to the sewers. It could be near one of these. These are the only places that I haven't checked, is here. Can't check there because there's an invisible wall. Probably the same in the other area as well. There might be a tire in our room, I don't even know. We went up there. That was a secret. So we also wouldn't be able to take a tire off this extra car in here, because... what's the name of this map? Slavic surroundings. Okay, I only need to find one more tire. Missing that. Found a walkthrough. Watch the if you end up finding it, the second that you tell me, I'm probably gonna end up finding it. But yeah, if you find out which tire I'm missing, then please tell me, because I have no clue at this point. I don't know how to get to the sewers, and like, I did not see a manhole anywhere around here. Wait, that's not it, is it? No, it's an enemy. Dead corpse, I think, right? Yeah, dead corpse. Yeah, I would have probably tried to find one myself. Yeah, I looked everywhere and I didn't find it. I guess maybe look in the building one more time. I've looked down there like several times. The last tire is not in there. Nor was there an entrance to any sewer in there. No tires in here. And we found one up here, but I don't know. I guess there could be two of them. Yeah, I might just look it up myself. Find out what I'm missing. Okay, yeah. I feel like I've looked everywhere on this map. Why does this playthrough look completely different? Look at this. Hold on. I actually have to pull this up. This starting location is completely different. Maybe it's because this was on a previous version of Brutalist Jam. So I don't think I can use this at all. Unless it's just the starting location that changed. No, this is open immediately. You needed the gold key before. I mean, maybe the tires are in the same location? I don't know. Yeah, he found that. The map is roughly the same, it's just that the starting location is completely different. And it seems like he implemented the silver and gold key. Hang on, did he found, okay, so he found the second tire. Those two I already found. That's where we found the car. Secret one. Where the fuck is this at? Oh, there's the sewer. It's near the playground. I've been there like several times before. I never saw that. Hold on. It must be small and very easy to miss because I passed over that area like several times. Step up on that. So the manhole cover should be like right around here somewhere. I gotta make that louder. Yeah. I have no excuse. Okay, that's not the mapper's fault. He did put a pretty large tell here. I think maybe the reason why I just kept... I didn't notice this manhole cover... Like, I didn't think it was relevant to anything until I found the note. So that's why I didn't remember that it was there, because it wasn't in the back of my mind. I think that's why I missed it. Where does this lead? Oh. Well, how do I get up there? Oh, that's how. So I'm assuming it's just gonna go inside him. Yep. Found all the wheels. I can't even say this was a really cool map. But I can't even hold it against him. For something like that. I have an idea. I don't want... I would listen to that a little bit more, but that might be DMCA. So. I think that's, I think all we have left are... No, we have... That one's 20 minutes. 15, 15, 10. Okay, I do have to take a break. We'll do this one next. Yeah, those ones took way longer than I thought, because that second one I ended up getting lost on, but that was me being a derp, so I don't blame that on the map. I do have to take a break because I have to run ads. So I will be right back. Okay, we are back. We're doing The Whispering Star by Milestone. Again, I don't want to... pussyfoot around. BRB screens are interesting. Yeah, that specifically is, I took parts of the New Flesh, which is a promotional game for Redvox's new album that was released sometime last year. It was really, since it's basically a walking simulator, you're mainly supposed to be listening to the music while you have, like, you know, flashy stuff that's kind of, that's mostly relative to their music. And I kind of figured, you know, this would be really cool to have as like a BRB screen, because I like doing like dream scene type background splash screen type things. I'm glad I made that when I did too, because my video editing software just flat out stopped working. So I actually have to renew my subscription for the better software. I mean, it's like an old version of Movie Studio. It probably doesn't work very well on Windows 11. Unfortunately, most video editing software, or at least the only one that I'm familiar with, is Vegas. Movie Studio is kind of like Vegas, but for a very trivial reason, they decided to change it and make it less user-friendly. I guess so that you have to buy the subscription-based Vegas, because Magix is a shitty fucking company. So yeah, eventually I have to... I know I could probably learn, like, DaVinci Resolve, because I know that's free, but I just don't feel like it. I'd rather just pay for Vegas. Vegas Pro. The, Magix Movie Studio, like, the old version of it that I do have, like, that's not subscription-based, and I just always perpetually have the license, but again, they didn't update it for Windows 11, and it runs like jack shit on Windows 11. That was made during the Windows 10 era. Oh, more graffiti. Priests were the first to get... Fuck. Priests were the first to go mad from the whispers. Wearing the shards around their necks, their mutilated bodies gain power of flight. Oh. Oh. Ow. Good enough. Any health at all? Nope. Oh yeah, there's armor over there. That is way too far, though. don't think I can make that either. Never mind, I can. I didn't pick up the shotgun. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm fucked. I think I have to do that. Because I don't think I can jump back. You know what? Maybe I'll just run. Run for it. Or maybe I'll just shit. Yeah, this is gonna take like an hour. Because I'm gonna have to cheese the fuck out of this, because I only have 31 health. Power of the crystal draws fiends from the dimension of agony. Their hunger is unending. At least we get some lore. You know what? I think we need... I didn't soft lock myself, did I? I don't see a way out of here, to be honest. Because we need the silver key for that, which is not here. I might have soft locked. Well, at least with this, I won't have to, like, use God mode. I would just have to, like, no-clip back there. Because, yeah, this doesn't open as far as I'm aware. Yeah, unlocks elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to come here. Because I think the thing that requires the silver key, I think, is to bring this platform over. And there is no silver key here. Man, I am really batting 1,000 today, aren't I? I somehow managed to break the map. Because I found a secret. Yeah, I'm gonna have to no-clip back. I literally do not see a way out of that because I don't have the silver key. Why do I get the feeling that's not even how you were meant to get that secret? That almost felt like an oversight. Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, so I know it's... Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. Yeah, you can't get in there at all. That's too far away. Yeah, I don't think... But then, if you do it from, like... From, like, up there, you can't get back that way, though. I'm trying to understand the logic of that secret and how you're supposed to, not soft lock there. I don't know. Like, other than to have the silver key before you do that, but why does he give you the opportunity to do that in the first place without the silver key? There's no silver key in that area either. Like, I'm assuming you probably get the silver key, come back to this area, maybe, like, picking it up triggers this to open, but I don't know. You can get soft locked? Yeah, alright. So, I'm not going crazy. I didn't need to pick that up. Can't shoot them from here. Alright, so good. I was trying to see if, like, maybe there was... I was trying to think in my head, maybe there's, like, a way that you... I think you technically could get back, because I jumped over there. It's just that, being able to get back is insanely tight. In comparison to getting over there in the first place, because you're walking on a very tight platform. In theory, I grenade jumped around the cliff. Yeah, that probably would be like the easier way to do that, but then I'd end up like losing health for no reason. The fact that it wasn't really intended, I don't feel guilty about no clipping. Couldn't get out later? Oh, okay. Alright, so, like, me just jumping... you mean, like, the way that I handled it, like, jumping over there normally on the tight, space. You grenade jumped over there instead. I suppose you could probably also grenade jump to get back, but... you might have enough room to, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't really have time to test it. Well, I guess since I definitely know this is going to continue into Wednesday, I'm a little more relaxed about it now. Like, I did kind of forget, like, the average playtime that's listed for all of these... it's kind of... I don't want to say deceptive. It's not really deceptive. But you kind of have to think about, like, average playtime doesn't necessarily mean that's the playtime that you're going to have. If you're going at, like, a very casual pace, and you're playing it on hard, like I am, probably gonna take you much longer to beat. Normally double the time, it seems for me. I wonder if the par time is for normal difficulty. Maybe that's why the par time seems so low. 30 minutes is like 45 minutes for me. Mazu's map says 4 hours, took me 6. It says 3 hours, but it's gonna take me like probably 5 or 6 as well. Yeah, the one in the middle. Elite champions oversee the guard. Well, from all who might try to interfere with God's awakening. These little fuckers. Alright. My brain turned off there for a second. Ah! Yeah, this has been like among the most fun I've had with a mod in a while. Like all 3 of them. I'm definitely gonna check out more Quake mods in the future. I haven't. These are the first player-made map packs I've played. Were the Brutalist Jams. I haven't even played Arcane Dimensions, and I heard that's like the go-to one for like being introduced to Quake map packs. Yeah, this got a lot of attention too. Again, I forget. Was it Vinny that made me? I don't know if it was Vinny or John. Mr. John Sweetpea. I think maybe he mentioned it and I looked it up, and then Vinny streamed it. I think it probably mainly got attention because of the fact that it doesn't even need Quake to run. And it's like an original art style. And it's just 70 maps, like, for free. You don't even need Quake to run it, technically. I mean, I'm doing it through Quake, but I already own it, so that's why. Arcane Dimensions is great, and, well, yeah, John Sweetpea also, I think Arcane Dimensions, that was his, like, kind of, but not really, his introduction into Quake. I think he's played Quake mods before, but he's been playing them a lot more lately, since, I think he even said he was kind of getting burnt out on Doom, because a lot of the new Doom mod release, or Doom map packs have been slaughter maps, which aren't the worst, which aren't bad, it's just that that's kind of what's popular right now, so, and those tend to get, like, those exhaust me. And so I don't mind playing them every once in a while, but I can't do them, like, back to back. I won't say they're bad, I'll just say they're very exhausting. Because some of those slaughter maps, like, that's some of the most beautiful map design I think I've, like, seen in Doom mods. It's just that the problem with those maps is, it's incredibly overwhelming because you're dealing with hordes upon hordes upon hordes of monsters. So you can only take so much of that. I already looked at that. How do I open that door? I got the silver key. I mean, I guess I could just get in there the same way that I did before. Quake also has a big community, big mapping community, has Slaughter, biggest, and it's the biggest Quake map ever. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The playstyle is very similar to Doom, it's just that you can jump and, you have mouse look, although I use mouse look in Doom because I usually play on, UZ Doom or GZ Doom. Doom will be returning to the stream, though. I'm gonna run through Jimmy Squared's 2021 map contest entries, just for fun. Huh, I was surprised I guessed that correctly. I just don't know how to get there, though. I guess... Well, let's see what's in here. I guess I have to grenade jump. I don't know how to grenade jump very well. Hey, Spoodles. Use the sloped floor? There's a sloped floor? The grass is sloped. Oh! I know what you mean. I forgot. If you have a momentum going up, you actually jump further. Yeah, it actually established that. All right. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. Nice. You know what's even funnier about this? I cleared this entire area already down here because I soft-locked myself in there. Oh shit. Hang on. Wait, can you even get in there from here? I don't even think that's what you're supposed to do. 'Cause that seems way too far. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get in there, is the thing. Like, I don't know how to open that door. Oh, wait. That's a switch, isn't it? Is that a switch, or is that just a pedestal for something I picked up? Let me see. Yeah, it was just a pedestal for something I picked up. I think. Did you do the thing with the sun? I don't think I did. I almost feel like I, like, really broke this map, though. Oh. Oh, this is what you mean. No, I didn't do that, I guess. You know what? Now since I know to do that, I'll pick this up. Fuck. Oh, it wasn't lined up properly is why. Got some use out of it, at least. Alright, Milestone wanted to take out the puzzle, but got convinced to keep it in. Oh, the sun puzzle? That's a neat gimmick. Alright, hold on. I gotta pick up the shotgun ammo again. It kinda is, yeah. It's, it feels very much in that style. Except, you know, Link would be shooting an arrow in it, not a gun. I might be able to make that when it's, down a bit. There we go. I jumped way too early. I don't think you can make that. Unless I'm jumping way too early. Also, I'm not even sure if you get more distance if you, that might just not even be a thing. Yeah, I don't think that's how you're supposed to get over there, but I'm not sure. I explore everything over here. I don't even think I explored. No, I didn't. Oh, no. Was a secret? Oh, that's how you do it, alright. Okay, coffee break. Not a great time for a coffee break. Oh, hi. Where's that coming from? I didn't read this. The god broke off shards of its red crystal prison, radiating immense power, causing madness. Jesus! I don't know why that scared the shit out of me. Nice shooting. Oh, hi. Okay, so that's how you open it. Ah. I almost made that. Damn it. There we go. I'm more high-strung today for some reason. I don't know why. Like, that's the reason why I'm talking so much in particular. I think it's the weather. I'm actually in a pretty good mood today, because it's actually spring is finally coming, and I hate being cold. You know why? Because also I don't have to wear socks anymore when I'm home. There's something confining about socks, I don't know. I don't mind it when I'm outside, it's, but when I'm inside, like, it feels so much better when I'm not wearing, socks in the house. Thank God I didn't take damage. He was a lot closer than I thought he was. Oh. Any day now. Thank you. Hi. Oh, hello there. Nearby activation required. Probably up there. Ah! I was looking at chat, I didn't see them running at me. Yeah, like I said, I'm more high-strung than I usually am. But I don't know what it is, other than maybe warmer weather. Oh, good. I'll read that in a second. Oh, God. Oh. Bad. Damn it! Oh, I don't have a lot of shotgun ammo. I'm gonna kill him slowly. And yet it was still fast. Nice. Oh god. I don't know why I keep thinking about Dusk, but like, again, if I didn't already know that Dusk wasn't, on the Unity engine, I would almost feel like it was made in Quake. Red shards from the God's Prison can be channeled, who unleash great destruction. The fuck was that? Unlock access to the High Sanctum. Oh, is that what... That's probably what this is. You know what, though? I still didn't... Hang on. I still didn't do this thing down here. Fuck. Oh. Well, I have absolutely no clue. Quo? Oh my god. I have absolutely no clue why I like reloaded there, but... Wait. I thought this was where I was supposed to use that silver key at. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I already did use that. I think this is just a different silver key. Yeah. Those respawn. These do not, though. handled that way better than I thought I would. I thought the Shamblers were gonna make me panic. Oh, yeah, I see what I have to do. Oh, hey! I'm assuming... Do I use this on him? Yes, you can. Also, those respawn. Him I know, I think you can technically kill. I also think that's why these respawn. Wait, there's a pull right there. Do I just... There's one right there, too. Hang on. Nah, it's just the pool. I thought that was a teleport. Oh, God! Wait, did I have to do him from the pool? Yeah. Because I just noticed what happens in that... Yeah, I just noticed the stuff in the corner. Yeah, there we go. Other Worlds Await. Yeah, this was a really, really good one in particular. Despite the fact that I kind of sort of soft-locked myself, that was still really good. What time is it? I think I have enough time to do the 10-minute one, and then that might be it for tonight. Because the 10-minute one is probably going to take me about 20 minutes. So yeah, I think if I do this, what do I have left? I have those two. I have 4 of them left for Wednesday. And I don't really want to take the risk that leaving this for Wednesday will make me run over my 3-hour interval, so... And I mean, if we're a little we're gonna be longer than I thought on Wednesday if we leave those 4, but we still may end up running short on Wednesday, so I'll probably do something small afterwards, because there is this. I'm gonna try and save for... I'm gonna see if I can knock this out in one stream, either Friday or Saturday. Probably Friday. Because, yeah, that could take That's definitely not going to take me 3 hours. That's going to take me at least 4, probably even more than that. In fact, I would say it's almost certain it would take more than that. So yeah, we'll do Mazu map. It's an entire stream. Yeah, Friday and Saturday I have a lot more wiggle room. I usually stream for about 4 hours on both of those days. But if I feel like it, I can go for longer than that. Because those are the nights I don't have work. But yeah, this is going to be the last one for tonight. Fullmoon Brutalism by Compbluewiz. Right off the bat, huh? Alright. No music on this one. Let's explore the outside first. No secrets either. Why does this also remind... Why is everything reminding me of Dusk? Reminds me of one of the warehouse maps from that game. Like, I do really want to play it, but there's so much other stuff that I want to do, too. Oh, hi, guys. How's it going? Yeah, I usually like doing this first. When you have a big open map like this, I usually like exploring the space outside first and see if I can find any stuff before I actually head into one of the buildings. Nothing here, though. Although... Can I get up there? No, you can't. At least not right now. Dang. Probably have to do the middle building first. So you know what? We're not gonna go to the middle building. We're gonna check to make sure I'm actually right about that. Oh, look, they're having a LAN party. Sorry to crash it. Yeah, it's one thing I missed out on when I was a kid. I never had a LAN party. Then again, I didn't have my computer until college. No, actually, that's wrong. I had my own computer in high school. When I went to college, I think that was the first computer I bought for myself. I think that's what I was thinking about.
Contact.
mean, I did. I wouldn't know if. Well, none of my friends were like really PC gamers. I did have one friend that had a few like PC games, and I did have a few, but all of us were primarily console gamers. I didn't really get into heavier PC gaming until I would say probably the Windows XP days. And again, when I finally ended up having my own computer rather than having a family computer. Used to play LAN Command and Conquer with my brother when we were kids. I wish we had like the room for stuff like that, but we didn't have our own like growing up we were middle class, but I wouldn't necessarily say we had enough where we could all have our own computers. It wasn't until we were older. And again, I completely missed out on Quake. I didn't even really play this game for the first time until like 6-7 years ago. Doom I played when I was a kid, but I only ever played the shareware version. I also played PlayStation Doom because that was one of my uncle's PlayStation games. We found SNES Doom at a yard sale, so I played a little bit of that. We did have Doom 64 as well. I already told the story about, like... and my mom completely forgot about it, too, when I told her. But around the time of the Columbine shootings, they sold, our copies of, like, Doom, SNES Doom and Doom 64. And when I brought it up with her, she even, like, offered to, like, buy a new copy of it. I'm like, nah, that was when the, Night Dive remaster already came out, so, elsewhere. So, I hold, it's funny, it's just funny looking back on it. Because back then you kind of think that was like a brand new thing at the time, so you didn't, like, a lot of people didn't really know how to handle something like that. But my parents were always good about, like, jamming it into our heads that these are video games and they should not be emulated in real life. Well, emulate meaning don't enact this shit in real life. And thankfully we had more than one brain cell, so we wouldn't do that anyway. I did have a copy of Quake 2, though. I don't know where my hard copy is. It's probably destroyed at this point. But I played it for like an hour and never touched it again. Until I played the remaster. When the remaster released, that was my first real time I ever played Quake 2. And I liked it more than I thought I would. I still miss the Lovecraftian overtones of the first one, though, and that's why I actually like the new episode that they added for it. Because it kind of tries to connect the two games. I grew up with Doom and Quake and Unreal. Never played Unreal at all, and I really should. I would have loved to have played Unreal Tournament back in the day if I was a PC gamer at all then. I would say cosmic horror fan in general. I tried reading some of Lovecraft's stuff. He has a high barrier because of the language that he uses. He's like, he's very also, there's a thing with me in reading. And why I don't really, like, sit down and, like, read a book. I get way too comfortable. I would say after, like, a half hour or an hour of reading, if I'm not, like, at a desk, like, sitting, like, if I'm reading something in a video game, it's different. But if I'm sitting back, relaxing on the couch or something like that, and I'm trying to read a book, a good half hour to an hour of me, I don't get bored, I get way too comfortable, and I fall asleep. I'd probably do better if I was, like, listening to an audiobook or something like that, but even then, the internet probably kind of ruined me in that regard. Because, I get fidgety. Should totally check out the Quake map in Mortal Lock. I'll keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I still got plenty of time. Oh, it's on Slipseer. That's good. I like that website. Yeah, it looks interesting. Yeah, it does look interesting. Seeing some of the pictures. Currently requires the newest Iron. Okay, good. If it, I'm personally trying to look for stuff that runs on Iron Whale in particular, because I used Quake Spasm to play Quake for the first time. I don't like that source part. Hold on, I want to bookmark this. Quake mods. Iron Whale is a much better source port. VK Quake, I'm wondering, might be better than that as well. Might be better than Quake Spasm. I'm not even sure if it's supported, because it's like it's supported anymore, because Quake Spasm I like used like 6-7 years ago, so. Maps take about 8 hours though, be warned. Has anyone ever built in like an auto map for Quake, any of these Quake mods? Oof. That doesn't work with I guess that must be an older. It mentioned VK Quake. That's the only reason why I brought it up. I'm guessing it's probably for an older version of it, maybe. Is Iron Whale like the go-to source port now? Because it seems like a lot of maps are using that. Almost like how GZ Doom and UZ Doom are kind of like the go-to for limit removing map packs. I don't remember if it's supposed to go up or down. I go down. All right. Jesus. I heard them. I just didn't know they were gonna pop in like that. Speedrunners use VK Quake? Alright. Nope. I might have missed something. Wait, where did they come out of? Oh yeah, I was on the top. Alright. That's where I got the gold key. I just don't know where to use the gold key on. I haven't found that door yet. Right here, maybe? Nope. Back here? No, I've been in here. No, I have not been in here. A lot of the times I, resist the urge to reload incessantly. I was hoping that it actually hit somebody. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not, probably the last thing I'll talk about too, debating whether or not I want to go to too many games this year. Vinny will be there. He's doing a signing, but he's not playing with his band. I already got his autograph, though, so I'm not really sure if I want to do that again. I might, though. I might, but if I do that, I'm gonna get the 3-day pass for it. I might just do it because it's practically the only thing that gets me out of the house besides work. And my friends. I think, yeah, maybe I'll do it this year just because I didn't really check out the arcade for too much that they have. Maybe I might do that a little bit more this year. Maybe I'll stay for longer, too. Plus, it's good content for the stream, because I like going over what I saw there. Also, there's good stuff you can find there that you otherwise wouldn't. Excellent save.
Target.
What was that for? I guess it's probably for... because there's one on each floor here. So I'm guessing that's just to unlock whatever is actually up there. That never gets old. I'm just doing this because it's fun. Wow, he did like... or that Grenadier got like no damage done to him. Oh. We done. Yeah, that was a good one to end on. Not quite on 9 o'clock on the dot, but very close to it. Alright, yeah, so we have 4 maps left before we get to the Behemoth. So the next stream may or may not be shorter than 3 hours. It really depends on how deceiving the average playtime is. Let's say each of these actually ends up taking me a half hour. Let's see. That would take me about 2 hours. So yeah, Well, we don't, since they're all the same time, roughly. We'll just do, like, the remaining 4. You know, starting from, like, here, and then just working to those. That'll be on Friday. And then Brutalist Jam 3 will finally be complete. This is one of the longest things that I've dedicated time to. I think the last time I dedicated myself to something this long was it the Vine Sauce contest from like back in 2019. I think I went through those. I spent like a long ass time on that. But yeah, I don't usually play through things that take this long. But it certainly has not felt long. All of these have been really well done, and it's been a blast running through all of them. So it's been cool playing through all this, and I will definitely be doing more Quake in the future. It'll be intermingled with all of the other stuff that I plan on playing. So that is going to be it for Quake Brutalist Jam 3 for tonight.